I'm presenting the Newcoin project. So the idea behind the Newcoin is very ambitious because we aim at replacing the current model of pay-per-click that is used mostly by Google and Facebook. And the underlying idea is that we are in a system where industrialists are competing for the lowest price and the highest clicks. And everyone is reducing their profit and trying to scale to the biggest amounts in order to keep generating profit. And meanwhile, there are lots of projects and technologies and brands that are rising and that are creating billion-dollar businesses with 50%, 70% margin. So who are those people and why are they so successful? So people like Vice Media, like Balenciaga, who's reached $1 billion revenue, brands like Supreme that's selling t-shirts and that's valued at $1 billion. Platforms like Etsy or Kickstarter that have also distributed for billions of dollars of products. And those companies are actually selling creativity. So what is the problem that we are addressing is that the attention economy that we have today is not sustainable because it relies on two factors, the brain time and the price of clicks. And so we cannot keep scaling the brain time because we cannot keep having people hooked to applications. And we cannot have higher click rates on products that are being sold on those platforms. And so we are reaching a pain point where users are going to withdraw the classic applications and the advertisers are going to try to find new ways to promote their products. And so what is the alternative? The alternative is the Internet of Innovation. The concept of the Internet of Innovation is that instead of targeting people with clicks and with data and with algorithms, why not reallocating all this money that is spent on clicks into innovation? And what I mean by innovation is any creative products that can be technological or lifestyle, fashion, culture, music, all those products. And so today the creative industry represents $2 trillion, and it's $200 billion on the internet. And so the solution is to create a network of marketplaces to distribute innovation. As opposed to clicks, where you need to gather data in order to target the right people, the marketing of innovation requires three main components that we are tokenizing. The first one is intellectual property, so the concept of creating. The second one is trust, because when you buy something new, you need to rely on a chain of trust. And the third one is attention, and attention can be acquired by creating content that is attractive and that is, and so we are replacing the algorithm of Google and Facebook with a human network of creatives, and all those people are going to do exactly the same, get attention and distribute products that will be promoted by the community. So the token model is also very different from the pay-per-click. When you buy clicks, your money is gone. In our case, you will just have to share or to stake a portion of the income you receive. So let's say you sell, so I will go directly to the use case. So Barbara is in Venezuela, she wants to sell this dress and she's selling it on one of our marketplaces. She's using our network of curators and influencers in order to promote it. And when there is a transaction, everyone gets paid. So she doesn't need to pay for advertising, but when there is a transaction, there is a percentage that goes back to the influencers and the curators. And when she gets paid and when everyone gets paid, they can decide to stake a portion of it. So instead of paying for clicks and trying to sell your products, you first sell your products if the community loves it and if they believe in it, they will promote it. And then when there is a sale, a portion of this revenue goes back to the community. And instead of paying to have a boost on the platform, you will just have to stake token that you can then get back later on. So it's inspired by models like Steemit and EOS. So the business of creativity today, the competitive landscape, so there is the legacy centralized corporations such as Viacom and LVMH and all those brands that sell fashion design and music and arts and technology. Then you have the more open and decentralized marketplaces on internet. So business like Patreon, Kickstarters, they are all in the business of selling creativity. And then you have the blockchain startups, and so we are somewhere between the blockchain startups and the decentralized and the the centralized ecosystems for the distribution of creativity. So our team is made of experts of media, commerce, and blockchain. So we have a former Disney executive. We have a partnership with the EOSIO.SG, who's a bug producer candidate and has a great team of smart contract developers. And then we have a team of more junior and of course a network of advisors. So we have actually launched a private beta that is not built on the blockchain. We generated about 2,000 registrations, and we have today about 600 monthly active users coming back. We have some sales of our first products. So it's really a test that we have made, and the experiment went pretty well. And so now we are working on the next iteration, which is to tokenize it. And instead of paying people with PayPal, we will pay them with the EOS token called the Newcoin. So yes, basically now we are looking for investors to move from the proof of concept to the proof of success. So we are selling our token at a special price. And basically our vision is very ambitious, as I said at the beginning. We envision to create a new standard for the business of creativity and attention, and to progressively become an alternative to those internet giants.